Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. And today we're going to just talk about a host of things. This is my first show for this channel. It's something that I've conceived today. I didn't know if I was going to say that out loud or not. But hey, let's be transparent. I am a psychic. I read tarot. I have a great affinity towards the political. I draw, I paint, I sing. I play instruments but cannot read a note of music. That's pretty cool. And don't want to really learn how to read notes. I like doing it my way. So I'm a jack of all trade, master of none. I like life. I like to live life. I enjoy it. So this channel is an extension of myself. I like to talk to people. I like to answer questions. And I don't care what kind of questions they are. As long as they're not, as long as they're not overtly sexual, disgusting, or hurtful to someone. I will not participate in gossip. I won't be throwing shade at people. I will try not to, because I don't want to have to apologize to anyone. So if you're here for dirt on people, that's not what it's going to be. But if you have questions, feel free to leave me a comment at the bottom of this video in the comment section. Ask a question on my next video. I will not only give you a shout out, but be aware that this reading will be public. So your reading will be public, but I will give you a free reading. This will help me practice my craft of tarot. And build this channel. So, hi, I'm Tanya, and hopefully I don't look too crazy. I'm in my room, my first setup, just trying to do this. So, hopefully it'll get better. So, let's talk about the political scene that's been happening for the last couple of weeks. Well, actually, it's been happening for the last 3 years. The last 3 weeks just got interesting. The president has been committing crimes all over the globe since the day he got inaugurated. We all know that. Most of us have gotten so cynical to the point to where we believe that nobody's going to be held accountable. That could not be further from the truth. Although everything is taking a really long time to come to fruition, to come to completion, believe that we are there. We are there. The last 2 months of 2019 and the first 3 months of 2020 are going to be... The world is going to change, and most of you can already sense the changes that have taken place. If you are a person who goes outside and you look up at the sky, you know things are different. You know the whole cosmos is changing. And with that is also the political scenes that are playing out, not only here in the United States, but around the globe. All of this is tied together. And for those of you who are enlightened, who are awake, who are on the ball, you already know this, or you have a sense that things are changing. The most important thing to remember is not to be afraid that all of this stuff is going to happen. The most important thing that you need to do as a citizen of this planet is to prepare yourself. Okay? Meditate, clear, whatever, meditate, clear your mind. Focus on good things. Call in good things. A lot of people don't realize that the power that everybody is a magical being. But we have been programmed. We have been so programmed since birth, since our birth. But we have been programmed. We have been made to forget who and what we are. We are energy. We are little sparks of energy. Energy doesn't die. Energy is immense. It goes everywhere. We are magical, powerful beings who have been poisoned and brainwashed and taught, indoctrinated into believing that we are less than. And all of these are controls. These are outward controls, outside of us controls to control our behavior as human beings. And I'm talking about everything from the most horrible things that people can do, rape, murder, and all of that, to poverty. All of it is a design, but we can step out of that design. We have the capability, but they have locked it away. They've had eons to perfect their control systems over mankind. But those control systems are over right now. And for a lot of you, you're waking up. You're becoming something different. Your way of thinking is different. You're challenging your religious beliefs, even your belief in God or Jesus or in the Bible. All of that stuff is actually supposed to be happening right now. And it's a mass awakening. Everything that you have been lied to your whole life will come flooding to you, and you'll start to see the world as it is. And a lot of you are going to really fight against that. My advice is to not fight against it. It's going to happen. My advice is to prepare yourself, to educate yourself, to learn about what's going on. And the first thing you need to do is learn how to discernment. Learn what is real and what is not real. You're going to have to learn how to hear and understand what is truth and what is fiction. I can't tell you how to judge what is truth and fiction. But if you're unsure of something and somebody is just repeating something that they heard somebody else say, and you take and run with that, then that makes you a part of the problem. That makes you a gossiper. If there is something that somebody is saying that triggers you, that makes you feel some kind of way, angry, mad, happy, sad, investigate it. If it means picking up your phone and doing a little Google search, at least do that before you run with some misinformation. At least do that. And if it's something that really triggers you, make sure that you verify that fact from more than one source. And when I say that, and I'm going to pick on Fox News right now, but I'm going to pick on MSNBC and CNN as well, because all of them are designed to influence the way that you think. The one thing I will say about Fox is that they don't even care whether it's true or not. That's where discernment comes in. MSNBC and CNN as well have not always told the truth in a straightforward, forthright fashion. So everything, use discernment. Just research it. And it's fun and you learn a lot. And then when you're talking to people about that, then you have accurate information. And you're not another big dummy standing in a group of people spreading lies. Okay? Be the one that's in the group that's smart enough to say, wait, hold on a second, guys. I read this article and it says this, because you may be the difference between somebody jumping on the Trump bandwagon and going down that road that Yeah, so what? He broke the law, but he's the president. He can do whatever he wants, and it's okay. That's not okay. Because he's not going to be the president forever. And he's already Hitler-esque. What happens when we get a smart, evil person in the biggest chair in the United States? Because then we're going to be in a whole world of trouble. So, now I keep bouncing around, and I do that, and I apologize, but if you follow me, you're going to have to get used to that. When I have some questions to answer, it'll be a lot better. When I got some tarot to read, it'll be a lot better. But what I want to say about what happened yesterday is that the truth was told. Fiona Hill and Mr. Holmes told the bold-faced truth on everything that they witnessed, they experienced, they heard. Now, remember, Fiona Hill worked in the White House with Donald J. Trump. So I think what she says is probably the truth. And since she's an ex-employee, because he probably fired her, I mean, let's not get the facts twisted. Call a spade a spade. Call a square a square. So this is where we are now. These people have told the truth. Now it's time for Congress to act. Congress's turn to act. And this is where, if you are a Democrat, if you are a liberal, progressive person, if you are on the fence but you want this country to move forward, you want to stop the corruption, you don't want this country to go backwards. Going backwards means going back to slavery. Going backwards means going back to wars. Is that what you really want? Just think about that. When they say make something great again, but it's not really great now, what are you trying to make it into? Because for me as a black person, I don't know, if you go back too far, it's not too good for my people. And for a lot of you white people out there too, you kind of find out where in the white spectrum you fall the further back into time you go. So, with that being said, all I want to say about yesterday is they told the truth. Congress needs to send it to the Senate. Whether the Senate prosecutes him or not, I'm not going to say it's irrelevant, because it is extremely relevant. But if the Senate decides that they are not going to hear or treat this as importantly as it is, then come 2020, you will have seen everybody's face that does not deserve a seat in our Senate House, in our Senate chambers. Somebody that should not be there. And the same goes for the Congress. You've already seen people who should not be in the Congress because they don't serve the United States. They serve one man. So, with that being said, this is my first video. I'm not going to make it too long. Just a teaser introduction. If you have questions, if you would like a free tarot reading that will be read over my channel until I'm established and all of that, then please make a comment, subscribe. I don't care if you like it or not, but if you want to give me a thumbs up, that's cool. More people will see the video, and I'll have an opportunity to go a little further. Thank you, guys. I love you. I'm Tanya. This is Tea Time. See you tomorrow.